So this and the videos that follow will deal with a topic or related topics to the topic under consideration, and this topic may be asked in the form of article, speech or letter to the editor. And this is section B, advanced writing skills, which carries 30 marks. Now there are these questions that I have been able to mobilize from a reliable source are as important for CBSE examination, AI, your All India Senior Secondary Certificate, School Certificate Examination 2021. And there are about 15 odd questions, and the answers to these we'll discuss in the slew of videos that follow. And these questions may be asked individually or they may be clubbed together. And all these questions are quite relevant and they pertain to the present crisis that India and the world experience. I have listed all these questions. These are very insightful questions, and have also tried garnering answers by a brainstorming session. So, mind you, these are in all 9 questions here, and these questions may either be asked individually, and they may be asked by way of an article, a speech or letter to the editor, or they may be clubbed together. So these are some of the questions. First question, that all these questions really caught my imagination. What is your individual dream for Atmanirbhar Bharat? What are the top 5 challenges of India, or what are the top 5 challenges of India and the world as a whole as of today? As of today. And what are the fundamental resources which can make India a global leader? How do you think Make in India concept can make India self-reliant? And which sector do you believe will or can contribute most towards the development of Indian economy? What will science bring in the next 10 years? In which field would you like to see society benefiting most from science? Or in which field do you think society would benefit the most from science? Which technology do you think will shape science in the next decade? And which field of research do you think will experience a rapid growth? Now, these are type of questions that CBSE invariably asks, and by way of advanced writing skills, always examinees or candidates are always tested on questions that the country currently faces or is facing currently, or at the time of a prominent shall we say a problem that the society faces, or any crisis that the society is in. Now, as I've already told you, you may be asked these by way of a letter to the editor, article or speech. The format we are not going to deal, because you are fairly well familiar with the format of all these. So we are not going to waste our time in discussing the format of these different items, test items, article, speech and letter to the editor. So the first question is, what is my dream for a self-reliant India? Atmanirbhar Bharat is the Hindi equivalent of self-reliant India. So what is my dream for a self-reliant India? And let's take up the second question that follows also. What are the top 5 challenges, or top challenges that India and the world as a whole may face, or at the moment face? So let's have a these are the possible answers. They are not standard answers. You may have more insightful answers. So my dream of a self-reliant India is India where we don't have to import chemicals for medicines. We don't have to be dependent on other countries for as insignificant import item as a personal protection equipment for doctors, or ventilators for patients, and other electronic items. So Atmanirbhar Bharat, or self-reliant India, is understood in itself when there is really no dependence or not much of a dependence at all, and not at all on such crucial items as the ones that have been listed, and the challenges that the world and India faces as a whole. I may have not been able to list all 5, or may have listed more than 5. So the challenges as of now, or as of this, or as an offshoot of this COVID crisis,